As fans of Buffy the Vampire Slayer grow giddy, or nervous, for the much-anticipated reboot, they can bide their time checking out the equally excellent series, Orphan Black. Starring She-Hulk's Tatiana Maslany, Orphan Black premiered in 2013 and aired for 5 seasons, with 50 episodes to keep you occupied before Buffy Summers graces our screens again. While Orphan Black is a sci-fi series and not a fantasy, Buffy fans will instantly get snapped up in the intrigue of the show. Maslany plays a multitude of clones in Orphan Black, with the events of the series kicking off when protagonist Sarah Manning, Maslany, sees her doppelganger take her own life and assumes the mystery woman's identity. Though not all installments were created equal, most of Buffy the Vampire Slayer's 7 seasons are excellent, anchored by Sarah Michelle Gellar's tour de force performance. But despite her undeniable acting excellence, Gellar was largely shut out of major awards nominations. On the other hand, Maslany won an Emmy for her performance in Orphan Black, and she more than makes the series worth watching. Orphan Black sees a young woman learn she is a clone. Tatiana Maslany as Sarah and Cosima looking worried as they look at a laptop in Orphan Black. At the start of Orphan Black, Sarah Manning is a low-level con artist, and in that regard, she couldn't be different from Buffy Summers. However, like Buffy being chosen as the next Slayer, Sarah is thrust into a world she cannot comprehend when she learns that Beth Childs isn't just a lookalike but one of many clones. As the slayer of vampires, demons, and the forces of darkness, Buffy has almost every scary monster in the Hellmouth gunning for her. In the world of Orphan Black, the threats against Sarah aren't supernatural, but instead very real, as she faces off against everyone from a nefarious scientific institute to a murderous religious cult to even a few of her own clones. Orphan Black Sarah Manning has her own Scooby Gang. Orphan Black promotional picture featuring Helena, Sarah, Allison, and Cosima, played by Tatiana Maslany. Buffy Summers may have saved the world, a lot, but she wouldn't be nearly as heroic without the help of her Scooby Gang. In Orphan Black, Sarah starts off as a lone wolf, save for her best friend and foster brother, Felix Dawkins. In some regards, Felix serves as a non-problematic Xander, always ready with a wisecrack, but deeply loyal to Sarah. In addition to Felix, Sarah also has allies with some of her clones, and they are affectionately known as the Clone Club. Scientist Cosima Neuhaus is very much the nerdy Willow of the series, and is easily Orphan Black's smartest character. Meanwhile, Allison Hendricks seems like a superficial housewife, but she contains many layers and quickly became a fan favorite, just like Buffy's Cordelia. Sarah even has a Giles-esque figure in the form of her foster mother, Mrs. S., who has a badass past just like the iconic Watcher. While Sarah and Buffy are equally compelling in their own rights, what makes Orphan Black and Buffy so special is the chemistry with the supporting cast, an even more impressive feat in the former, since Maslany is acting opposite herself. Why Buffy fans will love Orphan Black? Helena with her arms extended in Orphan Black. In addition to Buffy's titular charming heroine and her group of allies with a fun nickname, what makes the show so consistently good is its villains. No Buffy fan will take a TV series recommendation seriously if it doesn't have its villain game on point, and fortunately, Orphan Black succeeds with flying colors. Buffy has its full-blown, black hat-wearing baddies, but its best antagonists are those with layers and complexity. Spike was such a compelling character that, rather than following through with the plan to kill him off early in the series, Buffy kept him to the very end, during which time he went from enemy to shaky ally to lover to the ultimate noble hero. Orphan Black's Helena is quite similar. Sarah's biological twin sister, Helena, is introduced as an unhinged villain with a singular goal of murdering all the other clones. But Helena eventually learns her mission is misguided and becomes both an integral part of the Clone Club and one of Orphan Black's most likable characters.